Hi everyone, thanks for joining me this morning. My name is Lucy and I'm so excited to be doing stories with you. Let's get started. Before we say hello to each other, I'm going to sing a little song to get us warmed up and in the mood for stories and singing and dancing. Ready? I'm in the mood for stories. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for stories. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for stories. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Do some dancing. Should we do some dancing? I'm in the mood for dancing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for dancing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for dancing. Hey, how about you? Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Maybe a little singing too. I'm in the mood for singing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for singing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for singing, singing along with you. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Thanks so much for singing along if you were. That was fun. All right, now that we're a little warmer, it's time to say hello to each other. Can I see your hands? Got your hands ready? All right, let's get our beat. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello in your lowest voice. Hands again, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello. Hands again, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. One more time, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as soft as we can. Hello. So quietly. All right. Now we are ready to get started with our stories, but first we have to figure out what kind of stories we're going to be telling today. So for that, let's take a look inside the story box. What's inside the story box? The story box, the story box. What's inside the story box? The story box today. You hear those latches rattling, but I don't know what else could be in here. Okay, ready? Whoa, there's two things. Ribbit. Ribbit. And ribbit. A frog and another tiny frog. I think today we are doing frog stories. So does anybody know what letter the word frog starts with? Frog. Let's take a look at our alphabet and see. It starts with this one right here in the middle, the letter F for frog. Okay, should we sing the alphabet all together? Let's see if I can get the whole thing in there. Okay, ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, HIJKLMNOP QRSTUVWXYZ. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Very nice if you were singing the alphabet with me. Thank you. Okay, so our first frog story is this one right here called I Don't Want to Be a Frog. And it is written by Dev Petty. Woohoo! Look at all those animals jumping around. And there's our little frog. I want to be a cat. You can't be a cat, says the frog's father. Why not? Because you're a frog. I don't like being a frog. It's too wet. Well, you can't be a cat. I want to be a rabbit. You can't be a rabbit, says the frog's father. Why not? Look, I can hop. Sure, but where are your long ears? Do you see any long ears on that frog? I don't like being a frog. It's too slimy. That may be, but you can't be a rabbit. I want to be a pig. You can't be a pig. Why not? Most of all because you're a frog, but also because you don't have a curly tail or eat garbage. I can eat garbage. Everyone says that until they eat garbage. Sorry, you can't be a pig. Look at that big bowl of garbage. I want to be an owl. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Of course you want to be an owl. Being an owl is the greatest thing ever. Boy, would you love being an owl. So I can be an owl then? Asks the frog. No, of course not. Why not? You don't have wings. You don't look wise. You can't turn your head all the way around. And number 4, you are a frog. What's wrong with being a frog anyway? Too much bug eating, says the little frog. I see, but still, no being an owl for you. Then this creature comes along and says, why so glum? I don't want to be a frog. What do you want to be then? Not a frog. I want to be a cat, or a rabbit, or a pig, or an owl. Something cute and warm. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I love eating cats. I love eating rabbits and pigs and owls too. And I'm pretty hungry. I might just go gobble some up right now. Ooh, says the little frog. That's terrible. It's who I am. But guess the one thing I never eat. Can you guess what it is? Badgers? Is it badgers? No, I eat badgers. Lots of badgers. Frogs? Bingo! Why don't you eat frogs? Asks the little frog. Because they are too wet and slimy and full of bugs. Oh, So it's good to be a frog? Yup. I guess you can't fight nature. We are what we are. You are a fierce hunter, and you are a wet, slimy, bug-eating, very lucky frog. You should just be happy you're not a fly. What's wrong with being a fly? The end. That was pretty silly. Okay, so let's get ready to do another song. Can you put your hands out in front of you? Flip them over. Get ready to sing with me. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, ah, like a frog, but do not let them in. Open, shut them, open, shut them. To your shoulders, fly, fly, fly. Higher, 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 high like frogs in the sky. Falling, falling, slowly fall like raindrops to the ground. Quickly pick them up again and turn them round and round. Ready? Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. And slowly slow them down. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Thanks for singing that with me. Okay, the next story I have about a frog actually starts in a library. And one day, a librarian was working away at her desk when she noticed that a chicken had come into the library and was patiently waiting in front of the desk. When the chicken saw that she had the librarian's attention, the chicken said, "Bark, bark, bark, bark." The librarian thought, "Oh, you want books? Okay, that's a strange request from a chicken." But she took a stack of books and put it down in front of the chicken, who quickly grabbed the books and scurried out the door. The next day, the librarian was doing her work when who should appear in front of her desk again but the chicken, who put down the books from the day before and then again squawked, "Bark, bark, bark, bark." The librarian shook her head. This was very strange. But she complied with the chicken's request, and she got more books and handed them to the chicken, who grabbed them in her beak and scurried out the door. The next day, the librarian was again disturbed by that chicken, who came in squawking in a rather irritated fashion. "Bark, bark, bark." Well, the librarian gave her the books and watched as the chicken ran out the door. That librarian had become very curious about what that chicken could be doing with all of those books. So she followed the chicken down the street for several blocks and finally into a large park. And the chicken disappeared into a big grove of trees. The librarian followed. And on the other side of the trees, there was a marsh. And the chicken stopped at the side of the marsh. The librarian at this point was very curious, so she ran and hid behind a tree and saw that there was a small frog sitting right next to the chicken, examining each one of those books that the chicken had brought. And each time the frog picked up a book and turned the pages, what do you think that frog said? Read it, read it, read it. The end. Okay, I have another song for us to sing about some frogs sitting on this log. Let's count how many frogs there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 green and speckled frogs sitting on a log. Maybe you know the song. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, whoop, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 green speckled frogs. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Bloop, bloop. One jumped into the pool, woo, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 1, 2, 3 green speckled frogs. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Bloop. Look. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there was 1 green speckled frog. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Bloop, bloop. He jumped into the pool, woo, where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. That's the end of that one. Okay, I think we will do another song before we do our last frog story. So let's do the pirate song. Ready? When I was 1, I sucked my thumb. On the day I went to sea, I jumped on board a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." When I was 2, I tied my shoe. On the day I went to sea, I jumped on board a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." When I was 3, I tapped my knee. On the day I went to sea, I jumped on board a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." When I was 4, I shut the door. On the day I went to sea, I jumped on board a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." One more time. When I was 5, I jumped and jived. On the day I went to sea, I jumped on board a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, "Oh, you'll go this way, that way, forwards, backwards, over the deep blue sea." Okay, if you were standing up to do that song, you can sit back down for our last frog story called The Wide-Mouthed Frog. Look at that. And he's got a fly on his tongue. I am a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. As he hopped along, he met a blue feathered bird. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. See that pointy beak? Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. I am a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? Oh, I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wriggling her whiskers. See her little whiskers there? And her sharp teeth. Oh, look at that guy. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious, wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing, his sharp, white teeth. Ooh. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped. Then he puckered his lips and made his mouth as small as possible. You don't see too many of them around, he said. And he leaped into the pond with a splash. The end. And I want to show you how I can make a wide-mouthed frog with my hands. Ready? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Okay, that is all we have for our frog stories today. So, if you would like to get up and do a little dancing for our last song. Ready? We're gonna dance any way you want to, dance any way you please, dance any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Did you stop? Okay, what should we do next? Should we hop? Hop any way you want to, hop any way you please, hop any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. All right, what should we do next? Should we swim? Like that frog jumping into the water? Swim any way you want to, swim any way you please, swim any way you want to, stop when I say freeze. Okay, one more. Let's wiggle. Wiggle any way you want to, wiggle any way you please, wiggle any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Okay, ready to dance one more time? Really fast? Dance any way you want to, dance any way you please, dance any way you want to, but stop when I say freeze. Very good job. Thanks for joining me for those frog stories today. It's time for us to wiggle, wiggle fingers way up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers, wave them all goodbye. I hope you had fun. I know I did. We'll see you next time for stories on AADL TV. Bye.